Here in Kentucky, the song My Old Kentucky Home has a very familiar ring to it. If you don't know it, you'll learn it. We are taking a drive today to historic Bardstown, Kentucky. This is where we find the actual Old Kentucky home. Bardstown is a 40-minute drive to the south of Louisville, but it is the absolute hub of the entire Kentucky bourbon industry and just a very cool little town. I'll show you what all it has to offer right after this. Well, thanks for coming on a road trip with me. I'm Neal Cox with Judah Real Estate Group from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm standing in Court Square. This is the cultural and historic center of Bardstown, Kentucky, which is an awesome small town near Louisville, Kentucky. How awesome? Rand McNally and the USA Today have dubbed Bardstown the most beautiful small town in America. Yes, number one. If you have heard that the bourbon industry is popping, well, this is the epicenter right here. There are 11 unique bourbon distilleries within 16 miles of where I'm standing. Bardstown is Kentucky's second oldest city. Bonus points down in the comments if you can find what the oldest city is. It has a population of around 12,000, give or take. The historic downtown has an amazing collection of shops and restaurants. Real quick, guys, remember to subscribe and click the little bell down there so that you'll get updated whenever we post a new video. And if you're one of those people that is really thinking about moving to Louisville, Kentucky, or a cute little town like Bardstown, you got to go one step further. Send us an email or grab your phone and text us and call us. And of course, sound that bugle because we're going to get off to the races. I'm going to help make your move to Louisville a smooth one. So back to Bardstown here. This area is rich with culture and history. This is the Old Talbot Tavern, possibly Kentucky's oldest standing structure. This puppy was built in 1779 and was once the oldest Western stagecoach stop. Explorer George Rogers Clark used it as a supply depot near the end of the Revolutionary War. A lot of important figures have stayed here. Uncle Dan, or rather Daniel Boone, stayed here. I discovered recently that I'm a descendant of Daniel Boone, although it may just be by marriage that we're related, but fun fact there. Other guests include presidents-to-be Andrew Jackson, William Henry Harrison, and a little-known president named Abraham Lincoln. There's several other notable guests. Here's a cool digital scavenger hunt item. Let me know in the comments if you can find who is rumored to have caused the bullet holes that you can find upstairs.
Yosemite Sam! It's Yosemite Sam!
Some say many of the guests have never checked out. The Old Talbot Tavern was once ranked at number 13 on the list of America's haunted inns. Now, one notable guest that has stayed at the Old Talbot Tavern was Stephen Foster of My Old Kentucky Home fame. You never heard of Stephen Foster? Well, I bet you know his music. He's known as the father of American music. This guy wrote Oh Susanna, Camptown Races, and a locally ubiquitous song known as My Old Kentucky Home. This song is Kentucky's official state song. At the Kentucky Derby, of course, we sing the national anthem, but before the big race, we also sing My Old Kentucky Home. For more information on the Kentucky Derby, be sure to check out this video that's on our channel. So we'll go check out My Old Kentucky Home. Let's go. So here we are outside of Federal Hill. It's a historic mansion and eventually a meeting place for local politicians. This is the place known as My Old Kentucky Home. It was Foster's inspiration for the piece and came about from his several visits here to see his family. On the other side of me The amphitheater features the musical The Stephen Foster Story, and it runs in the summer months. They do some other productions too, and even have a summer concert series. It's a really cool park. You've got a lot of green space, a lot of stuff to investigate. So Bardstown has two public school systems, Nelson County Public Schools, Bardstown City Schools, and you've got Bethlehem High School too. This is a Catholic school that has operated in Bardstown since 1819. It's significant because Bardstown was the first center of Catholicism west of the Appalachians. Let's check out some of the neighborhoods, places that folks in Bardstown live. Right in the city, you've got a ton of starter homes or affordable homes, 3-bed, 2-bath. But then out a little bit a ways, and some in the downtown area, you've got more historic type homes on a lot more land and different styles of homes, not as uniform either. And then also away from the city, as you get further out, you get to some newer neighborhoods with a lot of really well built, newer homes. And there are some luxury type homes in Bardstown, but they're kind of few and far between. So there you have it. That's Bardstown. Definitely one of the cutest cities around. Reputation of the cutest small town in America. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks for watching. Have a listen. This is My Old Kentucky Home being played at My Old Kentucky Home State Park. It's pretty cool.